Today we're here visiting Force 3 Krav Maga and Fitness, where they have a women's self-protection class called Enyo. We're going to meet with the three creators and master instructors, and they're going to talk to us about the importance of women learning self-protection, and they're going to demonstrate some of the moves that they teach the women in the class. We hope you enjoy this video newsletter. Today we're here at Force 3 Krav Maga and Fitness, where they're going to teach us some moves that they cover in their self-protection women's class that is known as Enyo. Today he's going to show us some techniques, basic techniques for women. We think it's very important that we get this information out to kind of give you an idea what to expect when you go to a self-defense or self-protection class. However, nothing will take away from actually getting into the class and physically doing it. So please understand, even though we're going to show you some very important moves and some really good information, I hope that it encourages you to go and attend the class here at Force 3 Krav Maga and Fitness.
Picture this, a woman laying on a bed, a woman laying on a couch, and a man actually standing beside her. I'm kneeling for the purpose of demonstrating this technique. But it could be just as easily a man kneeling on a bed, a man kneeling on a floor beside a woman and applying a choke. So we're going to look at the way she progresses through that. From here, she's laying in a bed, boom, her hands may be at her side, they may be over here, they may be somewhere else, but when the choke comes on, the first thing she does, boom, realizing it's here, she plucks. She tries to get a little bit of space off of her neck. Then she's going to bring that leg in between us, and she sticks it in my armpit. See how she's stretching me out? She's loading this up for this other foot. This can come down with heels, boom, straight kicks, however it happens to work. She's kicking until she can pull that other leg through, and then we're kicking again. Boom. All right, this basic position is obviously one that it's leading to sexual assault. This is obviously a position that women are very fearful of, and it's something that is fortunately very, very easy to work out of if we know how to do it. And what Jessica's doing when we work out of this position, remember a guy is probably groping, he's probably reaching for hands, but even if he's reaching for hands, this doesn't change the technique. If he's trying to pull on clothes, this doesn't change the technique. Jess is again going to use those big weapons to put him in between us. All she's doing right now is trying to get me to calm down. She's trying to slow me down and not make this look like a fight yet. Okay? So she's talking to me, telling me to relax, I don't have to be so rough. Then when she's ready, she's just going to bring a foot back. She's going to put it on the hip, right there, still, we don't look like an attack. And as soon as that happens, she shoves away with that foot, gets the other one in between, and starts kicking. Boom. When she goes to get up, she gets up properly and soundly. Notice Jessica closed her eyes when we perform the technique. It's not a super cool ninja trick. We don't do it because we want to learn to fight blindfolded. We're going to make the assumption, if Jessica's looking at me, she's not going to let me walk up to her like this. Okay, that's hopefully never going to happen unless she's just lost her mind. So to simulate this position of disadvantage, this surprise attack, she's closing her eyes. She's reacting to the feeling of the choke. Boom. And then when she gets this feeling of the choke, we do what we call a pluck. She comes out real big, boom, and at the same time she launches that simultaneous counterattack. Boom. The hands are pulling and then the counterattack goes at the same time. If you want somebody to stop choking you here, what we need is a couple of inches to buy some space, and then that simultaneous counterattack to get them to stop thinking about right here. And that's how we move through the technique. She went into something that we call the clinch right after that. Boom. As soon as she hits, boom, this clinch is nice and tight. She's throwing big knees and big front kicks, boom, using her big weapons, and then pushing off of me. And when she pushes off, her hands are up, she's looking for other threats, and she's making sure that I'm not re-engaging.
Well, we really appreciate you inviting us coming down. Some of the moves that you showed us were very, very important. And, you know, we talked about how at the beginning that it won't replace coming in here into a class. So can you tell us how often you offer this class?
Right now we're going to offer it once monthly. If we get to the point where we can offer it every weekend, we'll absolutely do that. Right now we're offering it once monthly, and the schedule kind of changes. We're shooting for Sunday afternoons and Saturday mornings right now, so that we have kind of a bit of variation on times when people can come in.
And there is no charge for this class?
No, the training is absolutely free. There's no sales pitch. It is a free class. When we bring people in, we realize that in one 4-hour session, you're not going to get proficient enough with these techniques to go out and pull them off in the real world. That's why we encourage you to come back as often as you want to or need to jump into any level that you've already had, so that you can go back through those techniques and make sure we can cement those good mechanics.
And how would someone go about learning about all the programs that you offer, where you're located, and how to sign up?
they can go to www.force3training.com. That's force, the number 3, training.com. All of our class schedules, class information are on there.
Okay, very good. Well, I hope that you go visit our website and their website. Their website is linked up to ours. It's Safety Partners on www.mypowersafety.com. And we hope that you have a safe day.